the best chocolate brownie cookies you'll ever make. What's up guys, and welcome to today's video. These cookies are inspired by the famous Cosmic Brownies. They have a soft fudgy cookie base, they're topped with a rich chocolate ganache, and they have little rainbow buttons for decoration. They're actually really quick and easy to make, and you don't even need to chill them. So let's get going. You're gonna start by adding softened unsalted butter, light brown sugar, and granulated sugar to a large mixing bowl. In goes the butter, in goes the light brown sugar, and the granulated sugar. The combination of these two sugars is gonna give us the best flavor and texture for our cookies. Now we're gonna whisk these together until light and fluffy. I like to use my electric mixer to do this because it's easier, but a rubber spatula will also work. My electric isn't on. Okay, perfect. That is exactly what it should look like. Now we're gonna add in 1 large egg. Make sure this is at room temperature so it mixes more easily for a smoother texture. We're also gonna add in 2 tablespoons of honey. This is almost a secret ingredient. It's gonna give the cookies extra sweetness, moisture, and flavor. And I just absolutely love honey. I have it on my breakfast pretty much every morning. And we're gonna add in some vanilla extract too for a little hint of vanilla. And then whisk these all together until they're fully combined and there's no streaks of egg left. Now we're gonna add in our dry ingredients: plain flour, cocoa powder, bicarbonate of soda or baking soda if you're in the US, and salt. In goes the plain flour, in goes the cocoa powder, make sure this is unsweetened, bicarbonate of soda, and salt. I've said this before, but for me, salt is a must in cookies. It just really enhances the flavor and just makes chocolate cookies especially taste even better. Now, fold these in with a rubber spatula to form a dough. Make sure you don't overmix, as this can make the dough tougher. This is why I switched to a rubber spatula here, so I can just fold it in nice and gently. Okay, that is our cookie dough. It looks amazing. It actually really looks like a brownie batter. So let's scoop it up into balls. Now scoop up a large ball of cookie dough, about 65 grams if you're using scales. I always recommend using scales for accuracy and consistency when baking, but you can just eyeball them. It's totally up to you. See how accurate I am. Not bad, that's 61. Just add a little bit more. 65. I'm just gonna roll that in my hand and then place it on our cookie sheet. And you want to place these on your cookie sheet about 3 to 4 inches apart, as these cookies will spread a fair bit and you don't want them to touch and become one big cookie. I mean, it would basically just be a brownie at that point. Now we're gonna bake these in the oven at 160 degrees if you have a fan oven, 180 degrees if you don't have a fan oven. Fahrenheit will be on screen. You need to bake them for about 10 minutes. They should still look soft and puffy in the middle when they come out. Make sure you don't overbake, otherwise you'll have chocolate hockey pucks. I'll be back. Our cookies are now out of the oven. As you can see, they're quite puffy still, so let them cool fully before you move on to the chocolate ganache. Now our cookies have fully cooled, I'm gonna make the chocolate ganache. This is super easy. You only need 2 ingredients, dark chocolate and double cream, or heavy cream if you're in the US. I like to do this in the microwave, so you just pour your chocolate into a jug or a bowl, and then you pour over the cream. And I'm just gonna microwave this on a medium heat, so about 500 watts for about 1 minute. Now it's out of the microwave, just let it stand for a couple of minutes so the cream starts to melt the chocolate. Then just gently stir it together. If it's still lumpy after a few minutes of stirring, it may need a bit more heat, so you can always just microwave it again for about 20 seconds until it turns nice and smooth. And you want to stir gently here because you don't want to get any air bubbles in it. There we go. So our ganache is nice and smooth now, and this is actually a really thick ganache because we want it to stay on our cookies rather than run off the edges. Now it's time to decorate. So I'm gonna dollop a tablespoon of ganache on top of each cookie and smooth it out with the back of a spoon. Now, before that sets, I'm gonna decorate them with these milk chocolate beans, or you could use like mini M&Ms, any rainbow candies or sprinkles, or you could even decorate them with chocolate chips or just leave them how they are. It's totally up to you. I always try and drop them face down and they always end up going in like vertically. So our cookies are now fully decorated and they look amazing. You can pop these in the fridge to let the chocolate ganache set, or if you can't wait, you can eat them straight away, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Which cookie should I pick? I'm gonna go for this one. I'm so excited for this. It's so good. These taste incredible. They're just so fudgy and chocolatey and they have crisp edges. These are my favorite chocolate cookies. They just melt in your mouth. So guys, that is the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments section what you want me to make next and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.